Donald Trump is back, baby! The man who once took the business world by storm and then the political arena is making headlines again. And he's brought his negotiating playbook with him, filled with strategies and tactics that have both fans and critics buzzing. Get ready for the Art of the Deal, Washington, D.C. edition. This time, the stakes are higher and the players are more powerful. Trump's economic policies are sending shockwaves through the system, shaking up markets and making investors sit up and take notice. He's talking tariffs, tax cuts, and a whole lot of shaking things up. His bold moves are designed to disrupt the status quo. Hold on to your hats, folks, because it's going to be a wild ride. The financial world is bracing for impact. Trump's back with a bang, proposing a whopping 25% tariff on all imports from Mexico and Canada. This move has everyone talking. He says it's to protect American jobs and bring back manufacturing. His supporters believe this could be a game changer for the economy. But critics are screaming bloody murder, saying it'll just lead to higher prices for consumers. The debate is heating up. Trump's a tough negotiator, no doubt about it. His hardball tactics have won him both admiration and animosity, but even his supporters are wondering if he's gone too far this time. The tension is palpable. Only time will tell how this high-stakes game of economic chicken will play out. The world is watching closely. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be must-see TV. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds and the consequences become clear. Remember NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement that was supposed to make trade easier and more beneficial for the US, Canada, and Mexico? It was a landmark deal that aimed to eliminate trade barriers and increase economic cooperation between the three countries. Well, Trump renegotiated that and got us the USMCA, the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement. This new deal was supposed to be a better, more modern version of NAFTA, but now, he's saying that even that deal isn't good enough. He believes that the US is still getting the short end of the stick, so he's slapping tariffs on our neighbors to the north and south. This move is aimed at pressuring them to make further concessions. A 25% tariff on goods from Mexico and Canada? That's huge. It could affect a wide range of products that Americans use every day. This could ignite a full-blown trade war, with each side imposing more and more tariffs on each other's goods. Canada and Mexico are already talking about retaliatory tariffs on American goods. They won't take this lying down. We could be looking at a tit-for-tat tariff battle royale, where each country tries to outdo the other with higher and higher tariffs. And what happens if these tariffs go into effect? The economic consequences could be severe. Prices on everything from avocados to cars could skyrocket. Consumers could get slammed with higher costs at the checkout. And American businesses that rely on imports from Mexico and Canada could be left reeling, struggling to find affordable alternatives. This is a high-stakes gamble, and nobody knows for sure how it's going to play out. The uncertainty is causing a lot of anxiety in the business community. Trump's tariffs aren't just about Mexico and Canada. He's also slapped tariffs on goods from China and other countries. And let me tell you, this is causing chaos in global supply chains. Companies are scrambling to find new suppliers and reroute shipments. These tariffs are like a punch to the gut for global trade. The smooth flow of goods across borders is being disrupted. Companies are facing higher costs, delays, and uncertainty. And consumers are starting to feel the pinch at the checkout counter. This is the dark side of globalization. When you have a highly integrated global economy, any disruption can have ripple effects that are felt around the world. And Trump's tariffs are a major disruption. Buckle up, folks, because we're in for a bumpy ride. Section $4 dance and crypto craze. Now, let's dive into the fascinating world of the greenback and the ever-evolving crypto craze. The US dollar, often referred to as the greenback, holds the prestigious title of the world's reserve currency. However, recent policies under the Trump administration have been putting that status at risk. The ongoing trade war, the ballooning budget deficit, and the overall economic uncertainty, all these factors are weighing heavily on the dollar. But amidst this turmoil, guess what's been on a remarkable tear? Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even the meme-inspired Dogecoin, they've all been soaring to new heights. Some analysts suggest that this surge is because investors are seeking safe havens from the volatility and unpredictability in the stock market. Others believe it's because they're betting on a future where cryptocurrencies could potentially replace traditional fiat currencies like the dollar. Now, I'm not suggesting you should dump all your stocks and go all in on Bitcoin, But what I am saying is that crypto is a disruptive force that's here to stay, and it's reshaping the financial landscape. And interestingly, Trump's policies are only accelerating the rise of these digital currencies. This is a whole new world, folks, and we need to be ready for it. The future of finance is unfolding right before our eyes. Section 5. The Trumpian Economic Tango. So, there you have it. Trump's economic policies are a wild mix of tax cuts, tariffs, and trade wars. It's a high-stakes gamble that could either boost the US economy or send it into a tailspin. Only time will tell what the ultimate impact of Trump's policies will be. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. So buckle up, folks, and get ready for the Trumpian economic tango.